Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Samia Vakar. Before we begin, let me briefly introduce myself and set the context for this 30-video series to cover core PMP concepts. I bring an extensive set of PMI certifications across project, program, and portfolio management, along with agile, risk management, business analysis, and PMO disciplines. This allows me to approach the PMP exam with a structured end-to-end perspective aligned to PMI's domain and ways of working. I also bring extensive real-world experience leading complex projects and enterprise transformations, combined with a clear understanding of how the PMP exam is actually tested and how questions are structured. We are a PMI authorized training partner, so everything you are learning here is aligned directly with PMI standards, exam expectations, and professional practice. This gives you a unique advantage. You're learning directly from a highly certified PMI trainer and an official ADP provider, completely free through this video series. More importantly, it is not just theory. You're learning how to think the way PMI expects you to think, how to approach real exam scenarios, and how to position yourself to pass with confidence. In this 30-topic series, each video focuses on one core PMP concept and one or two PMI thinking approaches so you can understand not just the topic, but how to answer questions correctly. Because our goal here isn't just to explain the concept, it's to help you think the way the PMI exam expects. Now, here's the reality you need to understand. The PMP exam is changing on July 9, 2026, and that creates a real challenge for anyone planning to take the PMP exam in the near future. Therefore, the series is specifically recorded based on the current exam content, which is well understood with known patterns and a structured preparation approach. Based on feedback from students who have taken the pilot version, the new exam is already more complex than the current one, with heavier case-based questions that require deeper analysis and more time. The content is expanding with additional areas such as AI being introduced, which means more to learn without established study patterns yet. On top of that, training providers are still in the process of developing proven strategies for the new format, which means there is a learning curve in understanding how to best prepare. So what does this mean for you? It creates a clear gap between a stable, predictable exam today and more uncertain version after the change. And that is exactly why preparing for the current exam gives you a much stronger advantage. The good news is that you still have time to take advantage of that. If you're planning to take the exam in near future, the recommendation is that before the exam changes, write the exam. We are here to help you do it the right way. We provide PMP application support to help expedite your approval process, and our next live bootcamp is coming up on May 8th with a current 50% off for limited time. We at SNS do not believe in one-size-fits-all approach. Instead, we create a customized roadmap for every student and meet you where you are, based on your background, your timeline, and your preparation goals and needs. With the bootcamp, you also get access to our study buddy, your 24/7 study partner, along with the full exam simulator and extensive study material, all included for free with the live bootcamp. And to stand behind the quality of our program, we also offer a 100% money-back guarantee if you do not pass the exam. That means you're not just investing in training, you're investing in results. Along with the bootcamp, we also provide one-on-one preparation for those who cannot attend the class due to schedule issues or any other special needs. We also understand that some people cannot join paid training. So I created this 30 video series along with a free master class on April 24th. The registration link is given in the description. These videos are designed to help you understand the PMP syllabus at a high level, build strong core concept clarity, and most importantly, develop the PMI exam mindset. PMP exam is not a memory test, rather it tests your ability and understanding of real-world project management, such as how do you generate business value as a project manager? How do you manage your stakeholders effectively as a project manager? Or how do you make structured decisions under pressure? So go through each video carefully, focus on both the concept and the mindset, and start thinking like a project manager, not just a test taker. With that, let's start our topic of this video. In today's video, we'll focus on PMI Talent Triangle. As with every topic in this series, our goal is to build concept clarity first, and then strengthen the kind of structured exam thinking PMI expect from you in the PMI exam. The PMI Talent Triangle describes the capability mix expected from modern project professionals. The first side is ways of working, knowing how to apply predictive, adaptive, hybrid, and other delivery approaches appropriately. The second is power skills, influence, collaboration, communication, and relationship building. The third is business acumen, understanding the wider business context so that project decisions support strategic and financial outcomes. This is important for the PMP exam because the questions do not live in one narrow lane. Some are testing structure, delivery, and control. Some are testing people leadership and conflict handling. Others are testing your ability to think in business terms and communicate credibly with sponsors and executives. So when you answer PMP questions, ask yourself which side of the talent triangle is being tested. In this, a methods question, a people question, or business questions. Very often it is combination. The strong answer usually connects all three rather than focusing on only one dimension. The PMI mindset today we will review is optimize risk response. Now let's translate this topic into PMI exam thinking. The mindset here is straightforward. Risk includes both threats and opportunities. Effective risk management requires identifying risk early, analyzing their likelihood and impact, developing appropriate responses, and continuously monitoring throughout the project. Project practitioners must be proactive, not reactive, in addressing uncertainty. In practice, the response PMI is looking for in this type of scenario is conduct a thorough risk assessment, develop and implement appropriate risk response strategies for both threats and opportunities, and monitor risk continuously throughout the project lifecycle. What PMI is really checking here is risk response planning, proactive risk monitoring, and contingency execution. In scenario questions, avoid the tempting answers that rush into actions, bypass process, ignore stakeholders, or try to solve the situation with shortcuts. Instead, choose the option that is structured, proactive, professionally grounded, and that thinking pattern you want to internalize for optimized risk response question. Another mindset or PMI thinking we want to review today is exploit opportunities to enhance project value. Now let's translate this topic into PMI exam thinking. This mindset here is straightforward. Risk management is not solely about avoiding negative outcomes. Positive risks opportunities should be actively identified, and persuade. Practitioners who only focus on threats miss the chance to enhance project value, accelerate delivery, or reduce cost. Opportunity management is a sign of strategic maturity. In practice, the response PMI is looking for is this: identify and analyze potential opportunities as rigorously as threats. Develop response strategies to exploit or enhance them, and ensure they are tracked alongside threats and in the risks register. What PMI is really checking here is opportunity identification, positive risk management, and value maximization. In scenario questions, avoid the tempting answers that rush into action, bypass process, ignore stakeholders, or try to solve the situation with shortcuts. Instead, choose the option that is structured, proactive, and professionally grounded. That is the thinking pattern you want to internalize for exploiting opportunities to enhance project value question. This brings us to the end of this topic. Now you've seen not just the core concept, but also how PMP exam expect you to think about it. In the next video, we'll continue building on this and move into the next PMP topic and mindset. If this helped, subscribe the channel so you do not miss the full 30-topic PMP series. Check the description for the link to our website and register for a free live session on April 24th, 5 to 7 p.m. EDT. If you're planning to take the exam soon, also take a look at our website for the upcoming bootcamps. We currently have a limited 50% rush offer for those who want to prepare the exam before it changes. I will see you in the next video. Have a great evening, morning, or good night.